Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. The Rebels ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Georgia's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Good, solid tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Holds and fires complete to the right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So Ole Miss offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now we get a look at Trinidad Chambliss. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. Shakes off the defender. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. At the end of the play, there's a Georgia Bulldog who has yet to get up. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the tight end. They'll run with Nate Frazier. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football. Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Alexander.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Running inside, it's Lacey. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run it to the right. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Pressure coming. He got enough. Slides and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Gonna run it. It's Lacy. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a give to Frazier. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, too, just hands this offensive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Lindsey. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. He wants to change this route. They'll go right back to it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're...
Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Cook. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run inside, it's Lacy. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Haas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The quick out. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, 3rd down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on him, and he's still picking up the 1st.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Georgia sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense gets whipped up on third down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Hauls it in. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Georgia sends out the punt team. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. Something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. At the 40, there he goes. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back.
Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Taking it the other way. The 40, at the 30, 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Dogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach at the half. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He might want another play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Gill. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. He wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a... Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a